on the grind. I don't see none of y'all when I look around. Back then they didn't want me, now they break their neck when they look around. They be pocket watching with an eagle eye, steady hating with an evil eye, plotting on me with an eager eye. Gotta get them first or see the eye. Be looking at them all, be a picture on the obituary. I ain't with it, homie. I'm the killer off in this picture, and I don't care if Callion was on it. I'm about that life like a t-shirt say. She fuck with me, it's gonna be her day. I be running up checks like BOA. Wanna place a bet, I'ma be okay. I ain't even break a sweat. Suit on, summertime.
Real life street stars, man. We here with Rich Life Dynasty, man. King Lemon, Celebrity, and DJ Goldie, man. What's good with it?
What's up? What's up?
Man, y'all go down the list real quick. Introduce yourselves. Tell us where you from. Kind of what you do, man.
Now, want me to start? You want to start?
Hey, you got it.
All right, man. DJ Goldie, a.k.a. Mr. Rich Life, a.k.a. President of Texas, a.k.a. man, I'm getting a phone call. Might be a check. You know what I'm saying? You know,
real life street stars.
You know, that's just real. You know what I'm saying? Money talk. When the phone rings, you got to answer it.
Yeah.
Houston, Texas, born and raised. Came in the game, man, wanted it. You know, a lot of mentors. Shout out DJ Hossie, a Dallas resident. You know, if it wasn't for him, I probably would have never really just expanded into the DJ realm. Like, I've always had a love for music growing up as a kid, thanks to, you know, my home, my family. You know, we listened to a lot of, you know, the old schools, the classics, the 97.9s, the 102s, the Marco Spoons, the people who paved the way for who I am today.
Real
you know,
tough.
now, you know, after doing nightclubs and all of that, I jumped into strip clubs. So I wanted to get into breaking music and putting it out first, because I realized in nightclubs, you can break a song, but ain't nobody listening to it. You can lose a gig, you can lose a job. That's just a risk taking. But in a strip club, man, hey, y'all come holler at me, man. I'm at Onyx.
Man.
Plug.
Hey, we gonna touch on, go back, you know, we're gonna touch on more of that in a second. So let, you know, go ahead and tell them where you from, man, kind of what it is, man.
Hey, Houston, Texas, man. Celebrity, Mr. We Have Liftoff. Come get at me.
Yeah.
Born and raised, man. H-time.
Man, tell them what it is you do, man. What you blessed with.
Man, I'm blessed with the gift of entertainment.
Yeah.
From acting, singing, rapping, whatever it may be. I give you what you need.
Yeah.
Off rip.
I mean, off top, man, you came in with a look, man. That's I would say almost not of H-Town, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you come in looking real blessed right now, man.
I'm just born there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just born there. Don't take it for granted, man.
Hey,
trust and believe. I'm from another planet.
Man, go and show him the unk real quick, man. Go and flex with the unk real quick. Yes, sir.
Man, you know
Hey,
what
but believe it or not, man, it's handmade by yours truly.
Man. Hey.
So you know.
Man.
I do that.
Man. You already know what it is,
I do
man.
stuff.
I definitely, man. I want to holler at King real quick, man. Go and tell him where you from, man, what it is you do, man.
Hey, what's good? It's Limit. I'm from Houston, Texas, just like my partners right here. I'm the youngest of the group. I just graduated high school this year, but
yeah, we here, man.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Nigga, we made it.
Wish I had said that at graduation. Shoot.
Yeah. Now, hey, did you throw the hat up in there?
Nah,
You ain't do none
man.
of
My
that
mom did like some monogramming on that thing. I threw it up and kept it in my hand. I wasn't about to lose.
You bring that hat home, goddamn.
We paid too much for that hat.
Real talk, man. That's what it is, man. Man, tell them what it is you do, man. You know what I'm saying? What you blessed with?
I'm just blessed with creativity, man, and
Real
people
talk.
that want to listen to it. I'm a singer, writer, rapper, all that. I started writing real young. I wrote my first song in like 5th grade.
Oh, yeah.
But being out of Texas and my parents not letting me listen to a lot of rap music, my first song was actually a country song. So yeah, that was kind of wild. But I spent a long time not wanting to be an artist and just wanted to be a writer. But I had my first show and just fell in love with entertaining. So that's where it came from.
Man, that's real, man. All right, well, let's go and get into it, man. Let me holler at Mr. President of Houston, you said, huh?
President of Texas.
President of Texas, he said. Wait, man, man, how does one attain that name, man? President of Texas.
I mean, in life, this is just, you know, what I've learned. You are what you say you are.
Real tough.
You know, can't nobody take that away from you.
Yeah.
You know, you could be president of Uganda.
Hey.
You know, how am I to tell you any different? That's just what you told me. I
real.
can't tell nobody something else that you didn't tell me.
That's real.
You know, so president of Texas, you know, I stand by it, I live by it.
Now, you have an extensive rap sheet as far as DJing goes. Just give us some of the names and places that you've been doing your thing.
Y'all name dropping. Y'all want me to do some name dropping? Okay.
Drop a dime, nigga. Drop a dime.
Okay. I've DJed a lot of major events. Main DJ that I've DJed for artist-wise is Zero. And I still on and off DJ with Zero. And as far as like being in the building with names, Waka Flocka, Drake, Meek Mills, old school Frankie Beverly, recently Tory Lanez, Meek Mills, Waka Flocka. Who else? It was so many. It's so many, bro. It's like you name them, I've probably been in the building with them. 50 Cent currently hosting Polathon. It's a big event. It's like Polathon is like all.
Polathon is Polathon. Nigga, you don't have to compare it to shit. If you don't know what Polathon is, you need to move on.
Event-wise, Polathon is like all-star weekend for strippers. You know what I'm saying? It's hosted by me and 50 Cent. You know, if y'all don't know who 50 Cent is, Power, Get Rich or Die Trying, for all the people who ain't just up on 50, you know, AKA Ferrari, 50, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta be on rock.
Yeah, we actually had the privilege of shooting the 50 Cent Polathon in Dallas, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so we actually got a chance to shoot that, you know what I'm saying? So we turned that up for him up here.
So if anybody ever seen me in concert and show, you already know, man, I'm putting it on.
So DJ Goldie getting real life into the Polathon. We coming in through the back though.
Say man, coming into it.
I'm gonna ask you a personal question because I just have to.
Shoot.
A lot of people say that Zero is real rough around the edges and hard to work with. Is that true or untrue?
It's true. I mean, there can be times where, you know, working with Zero can have his ups and have his downs, you know, and that's just, I guess, just from a background in the nature, you know. Me personally, I could be hard to work with, you know, at times. Because, like, if I don't feel as if it's going my way, I'm going to shut down, and versus me giving my opinion, I'm just going to rock with it to get it done.
Right.
You know, that's what makes it hard, because we can do a show, and, like, on the way to the show, Zero can be like, you know, party with you, turn up with you. We do the show. On the way home, he'll be quiet the whole time. And you'll be like, damn, what happened? Because the show will rock. The show will rock. I mean, I'm dead serious. We'll be in that bitch, we'll cut the music off, and they still rapping the songs. And we like, man, what happened? What's wrong with Ro? He won't talk to nobody. You be like, damn. You be there at the point where you're like, are we getting paid?
Real life street star.
Gotta grab that up front, man. They don't want to go out with no doubt. Man, that's real. That's real, man.
But nah, real talk, man. It just, you know, sometimes he can be it's ups and downs with the situation, you know. It happens.
Drinking and driving out right now.
What? Man, if you don't have it, you need to get it. I ain't gonna, hey, #1 track that I fuck with is My Money. I was drinking and driving.
Yeah.
That track is the truth. So
yeah,
that's just, you know, another plug.
Man, anyway, man, shout out Zero and all that, man. Quick question in regards to, you know, of course, you know, what you do and where you do it at. Just first and foremost, Onyx, Houston, right?
Onyx, Houston.
Onyx, Dallas.
Onyx, Dallas.
Which one's better?
Ooh.
And we're not gonna be biased as far as I know you work there.
Ooh.
Let's just say, what are the pluses in Onyx in Dallas, and what's the plus in Onyx Houston?
Okay, pluses in Onyx Houston. Just home stomping ground, you know, level of just street cred and knowing, you know, the ins and outs of everybody in the building and all of that is a plus.
Yeah.
You know, as far as business-wise, it's already structured. It's already, you know, everything runs like a well-oiled machine. Dallas, it's just a big building, man. So the potential of what Dallas Onyx is gonna be. Yeah. Once I get done with it, y'all gonna be amazed. Y'all gonna be like, it's gonna be #1 stop in Texas.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? That's just real talk. I'm just gonna tell y'all, right now, everybody's sleeping on us, but in the end, look at my face. Yeah. In the end, it's gonna be #1 in Texas. It's gonna be like Labor Day weekend, instead of you going to Miami, you're gonna be flying to Texas.
Oh yeah, bring that to us.
You know what I'm saying? That's just real talk. I'm just telling y'all the truth.
I miss the days of the Kappa Beach where you would go one weekend to Houston.
And I'm finna
bring something like that to Dallas,
I'm bringing that to Dallas Onyx.
Yeah,
we going Kappa Beach Fest, Texas Fest.
Yeah,
we
got some lakes out here too, guys.
We going Luke Freak Fest, Gone Wild, Triple X type. You ain't never seen nothing like this in a strip club.
Hell yeah, we need that, man. And touching on that, I know you said you went from working at with the nightclubs, going into the strip club to break records. How easier is it to break a record, or what's the process of breaking a record in the strip club compared to the length and longevity of trying to get it broken in a nightclub? Like that, just like that, goddamn it.
That's how easy it is.
Just
you know
like
what I'm saying? It's like snapping your fingers. Because at the end of the day, if you have a good track, you have good music, it's easier for me to just place it into my rotation at the strip club versus the nightclub. In the nightclub, as DJs, we prepare for that night. We can't just go in there and play music off the whim. You have to have a party selection, you know what I'm saying? You have to go in there with your set, your DJ set. That's what we call it. We have crates and everything that we build to make sure that the night goes smooth. We sit at the house and we go through it all night, headphones on, listening, make sure there are no gaps in the music. Versus in the strip club, I can adjust my set to make way for a new song. Like, for instance, a Fat Pimp and Lil Ronnie. They just dropped a new track called Making Moves. Maybe a week. But in a week time, I spent the song maybe 20 times. Because in the strip club, there is no set. I can play the song twice, maybe even 3 times throughout the night. In a nightclub, you can't do that. Because they be like, man, he just played that. Why you going to play that again?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't do that in nightclubs. Because everybody going to dance to the same song 42 times.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's just the difference between where I'm at now and being in a nightclub.
Yeah, that's game. Man, real quick, let me holler at let me holler at Celeb real quick, man. Man, I want you to go and touch on kind of what you kind of worked on in the past, kind of what you've been involved in, and what you got your hands in at this moment, real quick.
Man, actually, as of my Rich Life connection, man, I've had the opportunity to perform at Onyx. That's dealing with like Young Greatness, Zoe Dollars. I've been on the same stage with Tory Lanez also. Oh, yeah, been on the same stage with Tory Lanez. Had that show moving. In Houston, man, we opened for Bone Thugs. A few members of Bone Thugs was in Houston, man. We had the chance to open with them too. I try to move. I try to just pretty much move in the direction I think I see myself in, man.
And where does your music background start, as far as what kind of take us back to like kind of what inspired you to get into it? Like kind of who do you cater your style after, or if anybody?
Man, my biggest musical inspirations, I'll say, it has to be like, let's just say MJG, Ball, UGK, Bun B. Oh yeah. Bun B is like my favorite rapper, man. But we can range or gauge that anywhere from Bun B to Nas. You dig what I'm saying? Jay-Z. Yeah. It's so many. Like I pay homage a lot throughout anything that I put my mind to or put my music to. If I put my voice on it, I'm gonna pay homage to the people who influenced me.
All right, so the question is, I know you got music downloaded. Do you still buy CDs?
Do I still buy CDs?
Yeah.
No.
That's just
I can't remember the last CD I purchased. I'll be honest with you, man.
That's
like real kill. I haven't purchased one in a while. As a matter of fact, the very last CD that I think I purchased was Bun B Trill.
Oh yeah.
And I purchased that because I was given the opportunity to have him sign it personally.
Real tough.
So I made for damn sure I purchased that. You feel me?
Real
like
tough.
I made for damn sure I purchased that.
Definitely, yeah. I think the way we kind of go on CDs, buying CDs is dying art, man. But with that said, tell us as far as your style, man, and kind of with what you do, like kind of do you cater after anyone, or do you have a cadence from anyone, or
no?
Is it mixed style? Is it H-Town feel?
Like it's one of those things where when you hear it, you don't give me that. I hear that H-Town in you until I say I'm from Houston type of things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like every time I give somebody my music, they say, man, that's dope, or however it may go. And then they say, where you from? And I say, I'm from Houston. It's like, okay, I can see that. I can hear that in what you got going on. But at the same time, it's not what they take immediately when they hear it. And that's one of the things that I pride myself on. Like I pride myself on that, because what I don't want to do is box myself into anything or allow anybody else to do it, because it can easily happen.
So do you listen to a lot of H-Town artists to inspire you musically, as far as before going into the studio, just to get you created?
Man, it's going to sound real selfish. I don't listen to nobody.
Hey, no, that don't sound selfish at all.
Like
a lot of artists say they don't like to listen to nobody because they don't want to sound like them. When
they lying, though. They lying. Because they sound like a lot of other niggas.
Well, not the niggas that I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I dig what you saying. I dig what you saying. But understand that there are trends in life. And a lot of the times the trend could be, I don't follow nobody else. But they following that trend by saying that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I think it was
that's why I say what I say. Like, I don't listen to nobody. Like, literally, I don't even know who just dropped nothing. And I mean that.
So you don't know what's top 10 on radio right now?
I don't know what the hell going on radio right now. And I seriously mean that. I mean that. Like, Goldie be talking about people like real shit. Goldie introduced me to who Lil Ronnie was. Yeah. And I mean that. And that was the whole Lil, I had to get to the money, nigga.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And when I heard that bitch in Onyx, ooh, I said, I don't give a fuck what we got going on. I need Lil Ronnie to be on a song with me. Yeah. So when you hear this and you see this, come on, holler at me. It's coming too, yeah. So again, you know what I mean? Like, I don't listen to nobody. When I hear people, it's a referral.
Really?
I have literally a handful of people in Dallas that I truly say, once this shit starts shaking, I don't really give a damn what they got going on. You're going to be on something that's going to be magnified. Really? They know who they are, and we've already had them conversations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just how I feel. Yeah. Because I know for me personally, what I bring to the table is something ain't nobody going to be able to bring to the table.
That's what I wanted to touch on. Earlier we were talking, and I know you brought up the fact that there was messages that used to be put in music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The art of rap per se. Let's just say that, man. It was created to deliver a message when we weren't able to just really be in public venues, I'll say, to give the message that other people didn't want to have us deliver.
Yeah.
So as a people, we became creative, as we normally do, as we will forever do, and always do. We became creative, and we put it on top of a beat. Fight the power. You dig what I mean? Like, I'll just leave that. Yeah. Fight the power.
Got to fight the powers that be.
You feel me? And everything that really came before that inspired that to become what it was, and everything up until now that inspired things that Kendrick Lamar may have recently put out.
Yeah.
That have everybody like, what the and that's what I'm about. Like, I'm about that. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna give you something that gives you an understanding as to where I came from, which is why you can hear things that you'll hear coming out on this Rich Gold project. You're going to hear it. You're going to be like, damn, he wear an unk, but he be rapping about, yeah, but you might go to church and you be out here doing. Yeah. You know what I mean? So don't do that.
And, man, and, shout out to DJ Goldie, but do you think twerking has cause for artists to not be more mindful of what they put in music, or as far as putting a message out?
I think ignorance has caused artists to be who they are and what they give to us.
People buying ignorance now.
And again, ignorance is bliss.
Hey,
let some people tell it.
Hey,
and again, you only selling what people buying.
Yeah.
And who's promoting it?
Hey.
What avenue is given for that to be able to be displayed to the masses?
Rich talk.
We don't control it, so therefore we have no control over it.
Rich talk. The album Rich Gold. Tell us, tell us what inspires that, what's going into it, and what you expect out of it.
let's just say what's going into it, blood, sweat, and tears.
Man. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kerosene.
Hey, we gonna say fire, and we brought our own gasoline.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Like we gonna say that. But what this particular project is gonna do for Texas ain't been seen since SwishaHouse.
Oh yeah,
I say that confidently, and the reason I say that confidently is because the pieces that are placed in this particular position are so intricate.
Yeah.
To where once the faces are being put in those places for people to see, they're gonna be like, oh, that's you. Like, God, you know what I mean?
Real talk.
When they see who it is behind the movement, because what people don't understand is we grew up with most of the people who are now identified in Texas as some of the legends.
Yeah.
No name dropping, no extra giving. I lived on the street. I grew up with some of the people who you listen to right now. And trust and believe, I won't tell you who they are. I'll show you who they are.
Oh, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I'll show you who they are. Rich Life gonna show you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And just before, you know what I'm saying, before we get that blessing, you know what I'm saying, the H-Town music scene. And I don't know if you, like you said, you ain't really on, you know, pretty much a lot of other music coming out. But the H-Town music scene and the Dallas music scene, it looked like it's kind of took a cultural shift a little bit to where it is going towards Atlanta rap. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats kind of putting on how Atlanta puts on. Do you have any thoughts on that as far as Atlanta? I mean, maybe Texas being a little bit of culture vultures to Atlanta now.
Please, niggas, give Atlanta they swagger back.
Yeah.
Who the fuck signed off on the swagger jack?
Hey.
Off rip.
Real tough.
I will pay homage to a section if I say something or if you hear something in my rhymes that sound like it came from their time. But in this day and age, that shit won't play on my stage.
Yeah.
Real kill. I'm from Houston, my nigga, and you gonna know it when you hear my words, and you gonna know it when that bitch come through the speaker.
Hey.
And if you don't believe it's from Houston, go check my resume, bruh. Again, I'm from the same streets that the people you listen to right now. And when you see me on TV with these niggas, you gonna know what it is.
Oh, that's
I'm telling you, bro, we finna put this shit in their face.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be nasty. They gonna hate the taste of the motherfucker, too. They gonna vomit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
These
oh, yeah, man. We
gonna
gonna make them salivate for it, man, because I ain't gonna lie, it's something we missing, man.
We gonna relish in the moment. Y'all gonna hate how we relish, too.
Yeah, man. Let me highlight Limit, man. Man, go ahead and tell us real quick, Limit, as far as man, young in the game.
Oh yeah.
Doing his thing, man. Tell us run down that resume real quick, man. Kind of, you know, maybe who you done mess with, who you done ran through by in the studio, what you got working, man. Tell us what it is, man.
Let's see. I ain't had as many big shows as my homie Celebrity.
Oh yeah. Oh, they coming.
They coming.
They coming. Yeah, they coming.
They coming, but I started working on this 4 a.m. Thoughts EP that I put out about a month ago, about a year ago, and I just wanted to really take like time on this project and give people a nice introduction to who I was. So the whole concept behind this EP was basically the whole cycles of what hour of the night what was going on, and so it really just goes through my mind state through each hour leading up to 4 a.m. at the start of my day, because I'm usually up late nights working on music.
Damn, man, so, I'm intrigued already, man. That's kind of throw, man. I miss work that has a concept to it. I think Kendrick did with his first EP that came out that is a full storyline or just either something's connected to something or is an overall message. That's dope, man. What you ain't gotta tell us about the track, but what's normally 12 noon looking like for King Limit? Yeah, 12 noon, man.
Well, the whole project starts off with, well, let's see. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not every single night that this project go down. But
yeah.
It was one night that it did go down. I got a drunk text from my girl, and she was really like mad, just straight upset, and just cussed me out all night. So that's really what fueled this project. But that's how it kicks off, and by the time I'm done, I'm Netflix and chilling. That's all I'm gonna say. You guys gonna have to peep the project.
Tell them they gotta stay tuned for it. They gotta stay tuned for it, man. Tell us as far as some of your motivations, and I mean, you know, kind of you kind of come up in a new era, you know what I'm saying, where you know it's just hip hop, you know, goes from the 80s to the 90s, 2000 to, you know, where we're at now. Tell us about, you know, some of your influences as far as, you know, you coming up in the game, who kind of inspired you to, you know, just, you know, listen to them, maybe who your first favorite artist was or something, you know what I'm saying? Not saying you know, take after them, but go and tell us how you came up in the game.
All right. Well, to start this off, I'm going to have to go back. So as a young kid, I was in private schools. My parents wouldn't let me listen to rap because they thought it was going to be a bad influence on me.
Was it?
Like the closest to rap I got was Will Smith, and so Will Smith, I loved him.
Which Will Smith is it? After Fresh Prince?
The last album, the Get Jiggy With It album.
Jiggy With It. Real talk, man. He had that flavor, man.
So, once I finally started getting old enough where I could go on to the internet and find rappers and stuff like that. I still remember the first one that really blew up to me was Soulja Boy. Break That. Yeah. And I'm a little embarrassed to say it, because y'all was talking about and CDs. Soulja Boy was the first CD I ever bought, his second album.
Man.
But yeah.
That's real.
Musically, I remember growing up as a kid singing every single Chris Brown song that came across and just loving him. So he's been the one person that not only like within music, but outside of music, I've followed and kind of seen his ups and downs. My influences come from everywhere, from Nas to Big L to Tribe Called Quest. It definitely got some Houston influences in there. I didn't really get to hear the old stuff in Houston because that wasn't when I came up. Yeah. I remember what was popping in Houston when I was first getting into music was Kurt Cobain. So yeah, I respect the hell out of Kurt.
He pays homage to the city. So yeah, he pays homage.
Definitely.
Just curious, being a vocalist in the game, do you cater your style to like a hip hop edge, or is it more R&B edge? Or do you mix and blend the two, or kind of how would you categorize it if you were to categorize it?
I like to mix the two. I mean, I don't see the reason why they should be separated. I feel like they're more dynamic when you put it together, and it's not just hip hop or R&B. I might mix some country in there if I want to.
Oh hell yeah!
Speaking on that, I might go in there and get some like real deep old school blues vocals. Who knows?
Real talk.
I've got a whole bunch of influences, so once I feel like I've really got like a grasp on what music is and what music should be. So exactly. I feel like that really influences me.
And another curiosity, you know, growing up to Chris Brown and you know, like your Usher Raymonds out there, they all kind of took their style from Michael Jackson.
Definitely.
Do you feel like kind of like upset that you weren't able to, you know, come up in a time where Michael Jackson was like in his most relevant, and you kind of got to YouTube his videos, or do you feel like, he is who he is, and
I love Michael. I still remember Michael was one of the few people that my parents would actually let me listen to.
Oh yeah, they got to, man.
Yeah,
it's blasphemy if they don't, man.
I mean,
the nigga sold 1 trillion records. Everybody had Thriller like 4 times, nigga.
True.
I bought Thriller as a grown man about 3 or 4 times.
I'm telling you, man.
But for sure, I hate the fact that I didn't get to see him in like where he was the literal epitome of music. Yeah, I hate that I never saw him perform live. I hate all that stuff. So
yeah, they was falling out over a man. They was dying over a man. Caught the Holy Ghost out there, man. I'm telling you, dude I ain't seen no Chris Brown video game. I'm just saying, I ain't seen.
This nigga had them whole paramedics had to come get these motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, if you do that shit, you a bad motherfucker.
That's what I'm trying to get to, man.
Yeah. Yo,
that's what I'm trying to get to.
How old are you again? You 18?
I'm 18. Yeah.
Man. 18. Young John B.
Hey, yeah. Speaking of, do you do any dance moves? Like, do you incorporate that at all?
Man.
Hesitation. Yeah, but I say, hey, I mean, yeah, hey.
Let's just say I got dance moves like Drake without the hype behind them.
You got the highlight. You got the highlight bling move. Yeah. Chris Breezy with the dance moves. Yeah, there you go.
Nah.
Hey, do you feel like that's something that because you know these artists nowadays, from Beyonce to Usher to Chris Brown, like they kind of like they almost do it all.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's something that you want to do, or you too play to be doing all that slipping and sliding around the stage?
I would love to. Slipping and sliding.
You would love to do a backflip off the
I would love to be able to do a backflip, and I admire that artistship, but
yeah,
I feel like I really want mine to be addressing the music. Like, I'm going to give a hell of a show. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to turn up. Who knows? I might stage dive and get me there. But, I mean, I feel like I really want to focus on the music. I feel like when people come to see me in the show, and in the past and in the future, they come and they come sing the words. They come know everything that I put together. Like, they just love the music. And I feel like I don't have to go that extra step just yet. I might throw it in there. Who knows? Just to be more dynamic. But
real tough.
I can't dance. And I feel like I could put that time learning it and how to dance into writing more music. So,
what do you feel about an artist singing live compared to an artist lip syncing during the live show?
I always love when an artist sings live because it really shows you what they can do, like, vocally. Because, shoot, if they writing the stuff, you know that they're a talented writer. I know that for sure. But if they go in there and they remixing their whole voice to change the whole way that they sound, I mean, why am I paying to go see a show with you lip syncing the same thing I could hear in my car with a video you talking?
Just remember, always stay live. Definitely. And if you can't get your live band so they know you live, and you know, rock the motherfucking show, man. So I can tell you, man. That 4 a.m. situation. When what's the timeline on that, man? How we looking as far as even getting that out to the fans?
It's out now. It's been out for about a month.
Hell yeah. I know you got like 40,000 plays on SoundCloud, right?
It's got about 40,000 plays. It's
damn, man, that's pushing, man.
It's gotten a couple like big knives. Cheddar to Connect, like the post on Twitter. I think he even reposted it, but
hell yeah.
So it's been moving.
How have you been kind of marketing that, pushing that a little bit? It's just been through the Rich Life Dynasty, or have you been out there, you know?
Man, I put that out before Rich Life even brought me into the family.
Real tough.
But they have helped push that now. Everywhere I go with them is, hey, listen to this, put this on a thing. But from the start, it was all just word of mouth. People at my high school started vibing with me. I spent a year out in California, like my sophomore, junior year, so I got people out there that were pushing it, people in Houston pushing it. So it's just everywhere being pushed, word of mouth. And I feel like that's really how music started. And I love that that's how my projects is kind of gone with that way. Right before it really takes off. So,
man, that's real tough. That's real tough. And being so young, man, but having, you know, such a talent. I know you said the 4 a.m. album was based on inspired by your girl.
Yeah.
Did you originally link up with her through your vocals, or did you she just like you off top, just no matter what? Did you sing a fantasy?
You said it was inspired by your girl.
Yeah.
4 a.m.
My ex-girl, actually.
4 a.m.?
4 a.m.? 4 a.m. thoughts. So.
Were you leaving or you was going to the crib?
Yeah, bro.
Eventually I left.
Listen to the album, guys. Listen to the album, man. You're going to get the whole storyline. Man, it's real, man. And I just want to jump, you know, and anybody can touch on this, man. Man, this Rich Life Dynasty thing, man. I mean, I just love, you know, the fact that, you know, different genres could get together. I mean, we got, you know, we got rap, you know, singing, we got DJs. How did this thing come about, man? And what's the expectation, you know what I'm saying, as far as for the world with Rich Life going on right now, man?
As far as Rich Life goes and the coming of, it was just something that I basically created for family. You know, it was more of us coming together as a whole versus, you know, just going out to get a group of strangers and, you know, making something happen. Like, I look at these people more like brothers versus, you know, artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's more of a network as far as anything I can do for them, you know, pick up the phone, call me, you know, no matter what time it is, no matter where it is, no matter how far I gotta go, you know what I'm saying? We never out of reach from each other. You know, that was the basis of Rich Life. It's not in per se of money or this, you know, it's just more of, hey, I got you if you need me, you know? So when we say Rich Life, it's more of, you know, hey, bro, you got it. Don't worry about it.
Hey man, when he say that, it resonates because the irony of it all is 50-50 twin. He once told me personally, man, he say, my nickname is Lucky, man, and he told me, say, Lucky, man, you gotta always remember, bro, as long as you got a rich heart, you ain't never broke.
That's real.
You know what I mean? And again, the irony of it all is that here we are again, full circle, and we got a project on Rich Life with 50-50
twin.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how those types of things connect. That's how the universe speak back to you.
Yeah.
As long as you know you want that to happen, say you want that to happen, but you gotta also make sure you putting everything into it to make sure that come back around to you. But that's how that came in, man. And that's what I find to be real cool about all that. Real cool, man.
And as far as like the building of the brand and where we want to go with it, I mean, look at that man's name, Limit. You know what I'm saying? There is none.
Exactly.
We want to take it to as far as the road reaches, you know. And then if it's a dead end, shit, we start building on the road.
Let's do that.
You know, there is no such thing as a dead end.
Hell
you
yeah.
know, you might hit some potholes, you might hit some bumps in the road, but at the end of the day, change the tire, fix it, and keep on the path. That's the agenda, is to go as far as you can go to the best of your abilities. You know.
Definitely. And just real quick on Limit, man, I just want you to touch on just, you know, kind of what it is, you know, being an artist. That's, you know, like you said, your project came out before RichLifeDynasty. Kind of what's different from doing it solo dolo compared to having family behind you, you know what I'm saying, helping push.
Man, the real difference is just the feedback and attention that I get towards the tracks. Like, when I put out 4 AM Thoughts, I didn't know if it was straight garbage because I was the only one listening to it. I was the only one pushing it. I was the only one, like, in my bedroom, and then went to the studio and recorded that. I mean, like, I didn't know if it was going to be a straight flop and ain't nobody going to listen to it. They was going to throw my shit out the window. Just, like, I mean, that really is something that's important because when you can get them, like, to feedback on your stuff and be like, nah, that's not the one. That's not the one that we need to push. That's not the stuff that you need to be putting out there. Because I put out projects before 4 AM Thoughts, but they were straight garbage. I wish somebody had told me. But that's what I have. I got that family, and don't feel like I'm out there pushing my stuff, hitting people in their Twitter links, just like, hey, I don't know what you're doing, but listen to my stuff, and then replying back, man, get off my page. So yeah, it's just a family behind me, and everybody needs family. So,
man, y'all, you brought up 50-50, man, just a second ago, right? Y'all shoot a video?
I'm rich. I got gold. I'm rich. I got gold. I'm rich. I got gold.
King Tuck.
I got gold.
Rock for rock, golden pyre. Yeah. Bitch called me the sire. Okay. Her pockets dripping, I'ma try her. Her feet dirty, I deny her. Lift off, you getting rock ties. Medusa frame, I got rock eyes. Mess with chickens, no Popeyes. King Tut, I leave them Popeye. Feel myself way Beyonce. $1 billion in Beyonce. Video shoot like the runway. Closet just separate runway.
We working on a project, man. Rich Life
I already know it's
man.
You don't want to let the people know.
Drop it soon.
Yeah.
We know you know the answer to that. So what we gonna say is the project is bigger than what you think it is, and your expectations would definitely be satisfied. Is what needs to be known.
Let's just say we gonna under promise and over deliver.
Okay. Dig that.
So we again, man. We working on the project. Rich Go.
So
Rich
get ready for visuals. Get ready, man, for eargasms. Get ready for that sound that Texas has been missing. and that's a presidential speech.
Yes, sir.
You
yes,
know,
sir.
Like I tell them all the time, man, I'm finna sell you. Hey, and I'm telling you on camera. You can ask them right now. I tell them, I say, man, when you get in this booth, I need you to put your sexy on because I'm fit to sell you. You know what I'm saying? When we put this out here, bro, the world is listening.
Yeah.
Beyond the people that you think listening. You know, don't just look for these immediates. Bro, we sending this to the world. So that's what we go in with the mental state of. We not just doing this for the people we see every day.
Yeah.
We doing this for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So when I say president of Texas, I mean, bro, when we come out this state, you know it came from here.
Yeah, straight George Bush or some shit.
Yeah,
any shout outs y'all want to give, man?
I mean, you know.
Off top, man. Rich talk, man. That's rich talk. Real quick, go to when it comes to you know, working at Onyx, man. Just as a DJ, what's your preference of a girl who could get money, man? Who wins in Onyx, man? Like, what kind of female needs to walk in and win?
I mean, as far as like, since we're gonna go there, as far as
a lot of fake booties now.
I mean,
square booties, what I call
so and Onyx, man, is really one of those. I mean, just in any strip game, it's kind of like a to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Because a small frame girl could be winning too. You know what I'm saying? It's really all about your hustle. You know what I'm saying? And appearance is everything. So all you strippers out there, man, don't want to do your hair, don't want to do your makeup. You want to go out there and you think you're finna make $1 million, kill yourself.
Get them edges right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, your presentation of your body and your appearance is what people are really, they buying. You know what I'm saying? You selling a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? But then that's not to take away from a little bitty booty girl versus a big booty girl. You know what I'm saying? You might not like that. You might like you a small frame girl with a nice body, a nice shape, a nice this, a nice that, versus the girl who got the fake ass, the fake titties, and you know what I'm saying? She looked like she just jumped out of motherfucking Jet magazine or, you know, your King magazine.
Page 42.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's more of a personal preference. You know, this is what separates Onyx from a lot of clubs. We ain't just hiring all this fat ass and fat this and fat that. You know what I'm saying? We got girls in there with small titties, big asses, and, you know, small booties and big titties. You know what I'm saying? It's all of what you like.
That's
you
really
know,
tough.
Some people like a total package. Me, you know, I ain't gonna put myself out there. I just know I don't discriminate.
Yeah, there you go. Tell me, Super Bowl is coming to Houston in a couple of months. How do you feel Onyx is gonna be? And are you working that night? Are you gonna take the day off?
What? Excuse me? Nah, man.
Hey, mate.
Say, man, don't
hey, real life street stars gonna be in that thing, man. We need to come in the back door, man.
Say everybody's coming through the back door. When it comes to as far as like the caliber in Houston, as far as Onyx, it set the mark as far as urban strip clubs go in the city of Houston. It was really one of the two strip clubs that was around. There was Onyx and there was Harlem Nights. Really? You know what I'm saying? Them were the only two strip clubs as far as that time frame in that era. So a lot of people aren't gonna know about I ain't gonna drop no names, of the newer strip clubs that are there. You know, they have familiarity now because they're starting to build. But when it comes down to it, if you go online, Onyx is gonna pop up as far as urban strip clubs in the city. So yeah, Onyx is gonna be a monster Super Bowl, if that was the question.
Okay, so let me get away from the booty real quick. Since he brought up the Super Bowl, Dallas Cowboys or Houston Texans, who you riding with?
See, that was a setup, and I'm not gonna fall for it. So,
hey, I answer, man. I'm going for Serena Williams, man.
As president of Texas, you know, I'm gonna go with my presidential speech to say that anything coming out of the state of Texas, I'm supporting. So whether it's
that was politically correct.
Rich talk.
Whether it's a Houston Texans, Dallas Cowboys, Texas Rangers, Houston Hot Shots,
the Dynamo.
You can play water polo in the state of Texas. I'm supporting you.
Already.
You know what I'm saying?
Already.
That's rich talking. And real quick, celebrity man, Hillary or Trump, man, what you feel is gonna happen with that?
Hey, I just think I think you asked the wrong person that question. but what I will say to not, what I will do is respond just to not negate from the question and say I just think America need to be single for about 4 to 8 years.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just not vote for any fucking body. Let's just not have nobody and let the Constitution speak and say it again. We the people. Because right now, we the people currently have absolutely no fucking say.
That's real. Definitely going with that, man.
First time I heard something like that.
Yeah. I mean, we need to be single
again
for a few days.
This is
just for a few days.
Hey man, I'll say this again, man. I'll say this again. This is Rich Life Dynasty.
Yeah.
You won't hear the same things from this camp that you do from any other camp.
Rich talking.
Because we don't camp in the same forest. Believe me. The cloth is different.
Hey.
I'm telling you. The cloth is way different.
I'm telling you.
They look at a nigga from that movie, What Is Coming to America? What is that, Velvet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What is that, Velvet, nigga?
Yeah.
Yes, we on that shit.
And just real quick, want to have a limit real quick. Just curiosity. Designer. He pretty much copied another man's whole style and flow and blew up off that, man. What's your take on that from a young man's perspective?
Designer,
is he smart, genius, or failure?
I think the Designer has had a lot of success so far. He's come out the gate real strong. I don't necessarily listen to him. That whole trap scene isn't necessarily my vibe. But it's not like it's the first time that somebody has sounded like somebody. I mean, definitely not the first time, and it won't be the last. So.
Now I got a question, man. You been from a newer generation.
Yeah. What's good?
How is it to work with someone like 50-50? From the classic. I wouldn't say old. I would say classic.
Classic for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I didn't grow up listening to the whole movement because that wasn't like where I was at that time. But I would definitely went back. And when I found out that we were working with 50-50, I was like, okay, for sure. I want that. I want that for the city. I want that for me. Like, he's a legend, man. You can't say nothing, but it was amazing. That's all you can say.
Another question I got.
What's good?
One of my favorite groups, H-Town.
Yeah.
Will you ever redo an H-Town song?
Man.
Please, man.
I don't want to say if it's
knocking boots.
I don't want to say if it's ever coming out, but I have done some stuff, so it might be in the future. Who knows? I mean, I definitely want to do it justice, and I want to do it big, and I want to make sure that everybody knows that it wasn't my song originally, but I sure as heck am taking my own turn on it and putting it as my own. So yeah.
And this is a personal question. I just want your brutal honesty, man. Don't look at nobody. Don't say. Just give me your brutal honesty.
What's good?
Being a young man, does the screw, slow down, slurred, or whatever you want to call it now, does that hurt your ears, or do you like when music is slow?
I love it, man. I love it. I got it. Man,
yeah. Hey.
Man, I love it. I may not have grown up when DJ Screw was around, but everybody definitely jacked Houston's swag off that. There you go. So
I just want to let it be known.
Man, I grew up with hearing Chopped and Screwed not only in Houston but on A$AP Rocky's joints, other people just all over the nation. They definitely took it, and so it's not just a Houston thing. It's not just a previous generation thing. I mean, it's timeless. It's classic.
Exactly. Just letting you know, we gonna make your album into an F Action. F Action 35.
It's way higher.
Oh yeah, it's way. I'm saying, yeah, I'm tripping. I'm real tripping. It's way higher. What number? What number we at?
Way higher than that. You know, I know Ron C. I think he had F
Shout out OG, man.
Yeah, I think he had F Action. I think he in like 87 now.
Shout out.
Yeah,
he in between 80 and 100, man.
Shout out to OG.
I remember the very first Fuck Action. So yeah.
Man, say, hey.
And then
that nigga caused a lot of niggas to have babies, nigga.
Still causing niggas to have babies.
I try to copy that whole man style just on some R&B stuff.
If y'all want to keep up with them, man, he actually started a movement now. They call the ChopStarz.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes, sir.
DJ Holly Grove. You know,
shout out to Holly Grove.
DJ Candlestick.
Yeah, shout out to Holly Grove.
Shout out to that whole movement, man. Like keeping that whole, you know, Texas-based market going, you know, that feel and that sound, you know. Shout out to all the people who paid the way, you know, DJ Screw, you know, Michael Watts still doing it. Like that will never change, you know, and I hope it never changes. That's really one of the, you know, other than us being Drink Capital, that's really one of the main positives coming from the state of Texas.
That's right, man. That's one of those stamps. So,
like, to this day, people coming in from out of town, like your designers, your YFN Lucci's, your Rich Homie Quans, this generation of rappers come to the state of Texas, Drakes, to get their music screwed and chopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've sat in the room with OG Ron C when he screwed and chopped Rich Homie still, what was it, the Reloaded, when he did that Rich Homie Quan album. I watched him do this whole man album. You know what I'm saying? So like, we have that clutch hold on screwed and chopped music. You know, so
now we got that ownership right and title and deed to that bitch. So every time we hear somebody fucking around with it, we got a motherfucking problem.
So if you
it's
want
like
your shit screwed and chopped,
get your ass down here to Texas.
Because everybody else, man, they gonna slop your shit.
Exactly.
You already know what it is. You already know what it is, man.
It might sound okay, but you bring that bitch to Texas, we gonna say no way.
Real talk, man. And you know, definitely, man, you know, even having you guys here, man, you know, we had 50-50 on the couch, you know, a little while back, so definitely that was a blessing. He brought through Manny, you know what I'm saying, which of course, you know,
shout out Manny, Minnesota, man.
Yeah, you know, 50-50 gave him a shout out, you know what I'm saying, during his interview, man, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. Behind the scenes with it, you know what I'm saying.
Man, we're gonna get that nigga on camera, man.
He acting like he
don't show that, man. Hey, Manny, where you at, man? Manny, where you at, man? Manny, where you at, man?
Come on,
like,
man.
Come on, cameo. Come on, make this cameo, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Real quick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Manny, Minnesota.
Hey,
man.
rich life, man. Manny too real, man. You know what it is, man. Hey, real talk, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing y'all up here, man, just what y'all got going and what y'all got coming, man. I feel like this is only like a part one of what we seeing, man. So much, you know, with Rich Go, with 4 AM, and of course, you know, Onyx, you know what I'm saying, you know, doing the damn thing. We just feel like this is just the beginning of something, man. Manny, touch on some of this, what's going on real quick.
I'm going to jump on over everybody, man, real quick. Hey, everything we do is going to be one of one.
Yeah.
Hey, like that boy Jigga Man said, none before it, none to come. So that's it.
Yeah, man, we definitely appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all go ahead and give us some shout outs, man, of who y'all want to, you know, say what's up to, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all who paved the way for y'all. Go ahead and go down the line, man, real quick.
Y'all just gonna throw me out here. All right. I want to shout out all these dudes sitting with me because I definitely wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. I'd like to shout out my mentor up in New York, DJ Caliban. I'd like to shout out just all my fans that listen to my stuff and got me to this far and gonna take me to the next level so that we can get everybody listening to this.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's look.
Say, man, shout out to everybody that's riding with me, because I'm going to ride with you too, off top. Shout out to Dub Life. Shout out to H-Town. Shout out to D-Town, as a matter of fact. make sure you listening to everything that you hear me put my name on. If I say that bitch fire, it's fire. I guarantee you. Shout out to RichLifeDynasty. That's gonna be the family. We gonna ride this thing out till the wheels fall off or they ball. It's going down, man. We have liftoff.
I like Goldie real quick.
I don't have many shout outs, you know, because I don't want to do a bunch of name dropping in the name.
Don't make them famous. Don't make them famous.
President, man. You the president.
Because at the end of the day, man,
you the president.
I don't want to miss a name, so blame it on the head, not the heart. You know what I'm saying? But definitely everybody, man, that has supported me throughout, you know, my career and the come up and all of that. The Rich Life, the Rich Life Dynasty, the core DJs, the Go DJs, the strip club trapping DJs. Just a bunch of artists, you know, my family, you know, my sister, my father, my mother, RIP, you know, my brother, man, who, you know, always on my ass about something, you know, so, you know, at the end of the day, man, like I said, it's family-based, man, so, you know, you look more for the people who gonna be there when you have nothing versus the people who riding for something, you know, so. At the end of the day, man, shout out to the people who still around, stuck around, and still down.
Hey, man.
I got a mic. Hey, but you know, if I got to go ahead and give my shout outs, man, everybody in Houston, I already know. I'll just say one word, all-star. And that's it right there. I continue to elaborate, but me and my boy Reggie B, we put Houston on the map. Shout out to Michael Watts, OG Run C, Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Lil Mario, Big Pick. They ain't even mention them. J-Dog, hey, you know, Lester Roy, Archie Lee,
Sad Warfare.
Sad Warfare.
Say, bro.
Hey, we can go a whole nother direction with this interview.
Them niggas had that jam, that peep the picture.
Peep the picture.
Oh, man.
Hey, everything was legit, man. But if I sit here, like my brother say, man, I'll be here all night giving shout outs, man. You know what I mean?
Be here, man.
At the end of the interview, if there's any credits, man, read them. I'll put it out there, man.
For real,
but, hey, man, much love to H-Town as a whole, man. Hey, believe it or not, man, Rap a Lot and all the J Prince people, man, they got a lot of influence on what we doing, man. So that's it.
Shout out.
Already, man. Rich Life Dynasty. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Real life street stars for sure.
Y'all tune in to Real Life Street Stars and make sure you go get that app off of Google Play. Download it now.